Hey everyone, it's Kim and welcome back to Bookmarks and Breadsticks. Welcome back to Bookmarks and Breadsticks. It's the end of 2021 and I thought it would be fun to talk about my goals for 2022. So let's first recap. What did I want to accomplish in 2021? To be honest, I don't quite remember. I do remember that I wanted to do more buddy reads, which I did. I did at least 4 this year, and Danny and I will be having another buddy read next year in February. So awesome, check. Second is I still had a goal to hit 1,000 subscribers by my second year on my YouTube channel. That's May. So I didn't hit that goal yet, but that's totally fine. I hit 700 by the end of the year, which I wanted, and I'm so thankful to you guys. Thank you for getting me over the 700 hump. Last I checked, I think as of this morning, I'm at 710, so there was a little bit of a buffer. I feel pretty confident we've officially surpassed the 700 marker. Third goal I wanted was to read more books off of my Unwrapped TBR. I'd say I probably read 30 books off of my Unwrapped TBR. The problem is that there's probably 200 books now on that TBR. So that is a goal I will carry over into next year and probably make a dedicated vlog out of it every month, hopefully, or at least not every, probably every month is going to be my goal. So what do I want to do for 2022? Glad you asked, Kim. I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder like I'm having a two-way conversation, but it's really just me talking to you guys back at home. 2022, lots of goals I'm super excited about. First is I got to read more of my physical TBR. I am getting better at buying less. I actually bought less books in 2021 than 2020, which is a good thing. I'm also learning to find a better rhythm between physical books and audiobooks. I do use Scribed. I do also still have my Audible account, but I try not to use it as much. I'm really learning to use Scribed primarily for my, for my audiobook reading, excuse me. And then I've also started to update more in my NetGalley. So I want to read more of my physical books and I want to vlog about my unwrapping. I think it would be really fun, and also a lot of books in this house, and it will also help. The more physical books I read, the more I can donate the ones I don't want off of my TBR. So you guys probably aren't going to see unhaul videos from me in the future, because if I finish a book, I just put it in my little free library. I've done that with a couple of books already this year. I've donated about 5 I can remember, but there are definitely more. So goal number 2 is to continue the Read and Discover / Read and Eat series. This is when I'm reading about a special topic and trying to execute it. The last one I did was all about pickles back in September. These videos take a lot of work, so I'm sorry that I'm not posting them as frequently as I'd like to. I really want to look ahead about what do I want to try and film in the future. I would love some suggestions down below. Like, I want to do one about making gluten-free bread and learning about bread in general. I have a gluten sensitivity, so I don't eat a lot of regular bread. I don't know, regular people bread. And do I want to try other things like tasting different, like, what would you guys want to learn about? Like, is a video all about spices interesting enough? Do we want to go into the world of beef and looking at different beef cuts? Things like that. I'd love your feedback down below, but I definitely want to continue with Read and Discover. I think a coffee tasting would be really fun. Like learning, truly understanding the difference between dark roast, light roasts. There's actually a couple coffee shops in the area, and maybe I could work with them and go in person to learn about it. I think it'd be quite fun. So that's goal number 2. Remember, goal number 1, read more physical books off my TBR. Goal number 2, continue with Read and Discover. Goal number 3, I want to do a better job with my Patreon. I've been putting some exclusive videos up there, but I do think that I am either going to pull it down or revamp it. I really want to launch a Bookmarks and Breadsticks book club. Whether it's every 3 months or every 2 months, I want to have a book club where we can all buddy read the same nonfiction food writing book. If you haven't already looked at the Read It and Eat subscription box, I think those books are super approachable within the world of food writing, but I do think I would like the book club to be a little bit more diverse. I think I haven't put many memoirs within the Read It and Eat boxes yet, and I do think food writing and chef memoirs, especially getting women and people of color into the book club as topics, would be really cool. So the third goal is really kind of convoluted right now, to be honest, but it's really figure out what I want to do for my Patreons that feels special. I will continue to make coffee chats, which are in-depth reviews of food books from the fiction side, whether that's fiction, rom-com, young adult, those will be exclusive videos to them that then become live on my main channel, but I won't be advertising them as much. So they get to see that first. Fourth goal is my James Beard reading challenge, which is to read the James Beard award-winning books in the food writing category from the 1990s. I won't go into too much detail. I'll link that full announcement video up above. And if you want to buddy read any of them, let me know. I know I have some people in the comments who are very excited to read with me, but would love to have you. Should I make my own Discord for those kinds of buddy reads? With that, I feel like everyone has a Discord, so I'm not quite sure if people would even be interested. Very open to your feedback on that one too. So those are my reading goals. Now let's talk about what I want to do with Bookmarks and Breadsticks in general. If you guys don't know, Bookmarks and Breadsticks is an LLC. It is my own business. Under that, I house my YouTube channel, my blog posts, my bookshop.org affiliate store, and also the Read It and Eat subscription box and Blind Date with a Book. So one of the big goals of 2022 is actually to do some crowdfunding. I think all of us were hoping that we would be out of COVID or whatever it was going to be by the end of 2021, and we're not. So a lot of us small businesses are going into now the second or third year of being open, being closed, pivoting. It's hard. So all small businesses are fighting for the same grants, and the COVID relief grants dried up this year. And now we're waiting for Congress to basically relaunch grants for small businesses during the time of COVID. So I will be crowdfunding. The crowdfunding campaign will be through January 10th through March 10th. And you will see a couple of videos in the upcoming weeks about some of the exclusive goodies that you can receive if you donate. The first goal is $13,500, and then the final ultimate goal is $25,000. Do I think I'm going to get to $25,000? Probably not, but I would love your support. There will be 3 exclusive boxes that you can only get through donating with the platform I will be on, which is IFundWomen. 32% of small businesses are owned by women, but we have access to less than 3% of investment and capital funding, especially that kind of funding that comes out of VC and startup investment. So this platform has been really great at coaching me. It's been really inspiring, and I really hope that you guys keep an eye out and consider donating to that crowdfunding campaign. And one of the big things I want to use with those dollars is launch a Read It and Eat Book Club locally here in Buffalo, New York, where I am able to supply to students the books to read at the club. That way, anyone who might be financially disadvantaged, especially a kid who comes from a family that's financially disadvantaged, I can give them the book and they can feel like they're involved and a part of that community. And in turn, I want to work and bring in guest speakers, small businesses, small farmers in Buffalo, New York, that will help pair that theme together so that it is an educational moment that can be used within schools. I think it'd be a really amazing opportunity. Beyond that, my other goals for the business are to continue to develop the Blind Date with a Book program and find other partnerships across Booktube with your small businesses. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think of my goals? What are your goals for next year? I'd love to hear them. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and Happy New Year, everybody. Bye.